Good evening, folks, and welcome to the Hillbilly Kitchen. This is my lovely assistant, Melinda.
Hi.
We're going to get started. We're going to do a casserole that you can either do with your leftover Thanksgiving stuff, or if maybe you're having Thanksgiving alone, or it's just two of you, and you need kind of a cheap meal, but you still want that Thanksgiving kind of feel or the Thanksgiving kind of foods. We're going to show you how to do that. You need a casserole dish, grease it with something, and you need some Thanksgiving leftovers if it's after Thanksgiving, or if it's before Thanksgiving, go and get some of that basic stuff. The grocery stores have sales right now. You can get stuffing, the mix for $1. They have cans of vegetables for 50 cents right now. I know they do at Ingles. I don't know for sure how much they are at Food City, but I know Ingles has them for 50 cents. Walmart has them marked down. I got cans of gravy, which or jars. I'm not a big fan of the jar of gravy. Y'all know that. But if you're doing it leftovers or you're doing it in a pinch, this stuff does come in kind of handy. You want it quick. Maybe you're not a cook. But $2 for this, a couple dollars for vegetables, or $1 for vegetables. And I'm using canned chicken tonight. You can get canned turkey, you can use leftover turkey, and you can use leftover chicken in this. But it's Thanksgiving, we got everything turkey except for the canned turkey, and I just didn't have canned turkey. And it's kind of pricey, so I didn't buy it. The chicken is literally like half the price of turkey. So if you're doing it on a budget, canned chicken will work, and nobody will know the difference.
I have gotten canned turkey at the Dollar Tree, though.
Yeah, so sometimes the Dollar Tree has it, and you can get it at the Dollar Tree.
Yeah, especially if it's only for one person. One can would be enough.
Look at her just trying to talk over me. I'm not used to having anybody in the kitchen. This is my daughter that does all the memes, and she does a lot on Facebook for us. So if you're seeing stuff on Facebook, it's probably Melinda. Anyway, start this mess.
We do the chicken first.
Chicken first, okay.
Turkey.
Or turkey. The pretend turkey. Let's see which can of this is bigger, because we're going to use like one can. I can't see. How many ounces is that? That's why I got her on here. She don't need glasses.
12.5.
Oh, they both are. Well, it don't matter. Which one do you want in it?
I don't know. There's not.
All right.
There's a lot of liquid in it, so.
Yeah, we'll drain it, and if it ain't enough, we'll open another can. Yep, we need 2 cans. You need about 4 cups of leftover chicken, turkey, whatever. 3-4 cups. Kind of bust that up a little bit. If you're doing leftovers, your light meat, your dark meat, you can throw everything in here. All that store brand chicken looks better than the name brand. It looks a lot better. Look at that. The color's better, and it's, oh well. All right, what's next?
Gravy.
Gravy.
Are we doing potatoes?
We could. We've got some vegetables here. You can put any leftover Thanksgiving leftovers you have in this if you're doing it with leftovers, or you can put any vegetables you like in it. You can do corn. You can do green beans. You can do some potato chunks. If you've got leftover mashed potatoes, you could dollop some of them on top of this like a shepherd's pie. But if you don't have leftovers, you can do these diced ones. You want to put potatoes and green beans in it? Or potatoes and corn?
I think potatoes would be good.
Okay, where'd my can opener go? I just found it.
Corn is good. Oh. It's in front of you. Corn is good in everything, though.
A corn or green beans? Or you want to do both because you're taking this home?
Might as well do both.
Okay, we're going to do corn and green beans in there. So just any leftover vegetable you got, you can throw it in here. And I need a new can opener. I'm going to get me one. Oh, no. It's live. Okay, drain this. You can put cranberry sauce in this, leftover cranberry sauce, or just, if you're doing it, just cranberry sauce. I don't like cranberry sauce in casseroles. Maybe have that on the side, but you can add it to it and, like put it in there in dollops, and it'll add little bits of sweetness in your casserole.
Well, the corn adds sweetness, too. That's why I add it in everything, so... If you don't do the cranberry sauce.
Melinda is the canned vegetable casserole queen.
And I put corn in everything to give it flavor. I'm not as much of a cook.
You do fine. Melinda used to sit on the countertop when she was a kid. She was one of those kids until she was 18 years old. She sat on my countertop.
I should have paid attention though.
All right. And we're just layering all this in here. Preheat your oven to 350. And all this is cooked already. Even if you're using canned vegetables, it's all cooked. Here, I'll drain this. So all you're doing basically is heating it, and we're going to heat it for, about 30 minutes. So if you're doing this for a Thanksgiving dinner, you know, maybe just you're having one or two of you, it's going to take about 30 minutes to make this. And you can see it's the whole Thanksgiving dinner in there. We had chicken or turkey and gravy and potatoes and green beans, and we're going to top it with stuffing. And we did make the stuffing according to the package directions. And we're just going to put it on top. I would fix the stuffing. You can add just some bouillon and water or broth or whatever in here and let the stuffing fix with the casserole. But I like it a little bit better this way. Oh, that filled up our casserole dish nice. This is a 9 or 8 by 11 casserole. This is not my 9 by 13. So you'd have to have a little more for an 8 by 13.
I tried to say use a smaller one. We'd be in a mess.
I always get scolded on here for using one that's too small. See, she almost did it to me. And maybe that's where she gets it from.
I do that at home too. I try not to use as many dishes and then end up with twice as many.
Yes, twice as many. Yep. I got you a spoon out for the gravy, and you got another one out, didn't you? Now, you don't want to mash this down too much, because if you leave it kind of chunky on there, it'll have a little bit better texture. I'm so hungry because I have been running around all day. I could almost lick that. I try not to do that on camera, though, because I think it's not, you know, not that I'm overly sophisticated or anything, but I think that's a little less than... We could have added some salt and pepper in here, but most of the vegetables are already salted. The chicken's definitely already salted. Some pepper probably would have made it good.
Yeah.
And some onion powder. Pepper and onion powder. We got in a hurry. I'm not much of a live stream cook, and Melinda's totally new to this. And you don't have to put
figure it out, and so will I.
I just hope I can figure out how to turn the camera on and off. All right. You don't have to put the butter on top of it, but the butter's going to add something to it. And, you know, if this is your Thanksgiving dinner, I'd put the butter on it. All right. And then pop it in there. Depending on how brown you want it, you can cover it for 15 minutes and then take the cover off and cook it for 15 more minutes. But we're just going to stick it in there for about 30 minutes. And we ain't going to worry about covering it. Save the aluminum foil. Oh, don't crush my orchids. My poor orchids. Ooh, that does look good. Yeah, it's done. It's got 2 minutes left. We had it in there full 30 minutes. Here, turn this timer off. It'll be... Okay.
Make sure Gabby doesn't grab it.
Yep, hang on. I'll get a big spoon. I don't have a plate out or nothing. And you probably want to let this cool about 30 minutes, because I say that with everything that I bake, every casserole, but...
Do you need a plate?
Yeah, you can get me a plate. Don't knock anything out of there. People will know.
Well.
Bowl, whatever. It's one of them little bowls there on top, I do. Okay. Try to get this without getting my... Ooh. That gravy's really looks good in there. And you can scoop a little bit of the gravy out and put it on top. Yeah, that'd make a fine dinner.
No,
All right. Well, that's all there is to it. Use your Thanksgiving leftovers, or get some canned or a deli, one of them, what do you call them roasted chicken things?
Rotisserie.
Rotisserie chickens. I promise I'm tired. I have not been drinking. And of course I may need to, but it does look good. It smells really good. But a rotisserie chicken, some canned chicken, some leftover turkey, leftover chicken, whatever you got, and make this, and it would be a really good Thanksgiving dinner if you just have 1 or 2 people and you don't want to cook a great big turkey and stuff. Or if you need kind of a budget-friendly option, this would be definitely a budget-friendly option for Thanksgiving. You want to end us? You gotta. This was your idea.
Well, I don't know how. Well, Gabby definitely did spice it up in the kitchen.
Yeah, and she's really bored. What verse shall we share? Give me a good one. That's what I said. Anybody, you want to end it?
It's Jeremiah 29:13, and you shall seek me and find me when you shall search for me with all your heart.
I hope you have a wonderful evening. Check out our Thanksgiving playlist before we let you go. And also, we put up a baked macaroni and cheese, which is, macaroni and cheese has been around since the 1700s, the 18th century, the 1700s. Macaroni and cheese has been around that long. So we got that up, and we did a hash brown casserole. Whoa. We did a hash brown casserole for y'all this Thanksgiving. We've got ham, we've got turkey, we've got this wonderful leftover casserole. We've got cornbread dressing. We've got all your pies, your cakes, and your sweet potato casseroles, and all that stuff. Green bean casserole. But anyway, thank you so much for being a part of the Hillbilly Kitchen. Please check out our Thanksgiving recipes. And until next time, remember to put God first. Thank you so much, everybody. Good night.